SCP-4096. Anomaly Class Euclid.
Anomaly Class Debated.
Archived Procedures. SCP-4096 is contained at its location, which has been surrounded by a chain link fence and marked as condemned. In the event that SCP-4096 moves through the wall of the building and into public view, a secondary wall will be constructed to obscure it. Testing on SCP-4096 requires explicit permission from the O5 Council and is currently
a top priority.
Postponed indefinitely.
Current containment procedures. SCP-4096 is under the manifold's current definition, contained. A method of breaching said containment is currently being investigated.
Archive description. Existing as a complex topological manifold nestled within a portion of a wall in the now derelict Records Office for the city of Hereford, England, SCP-4096 represents a method of reversing the two opposing ideas of an established dichotomy, thereby swapping the two members of an opposite or antithetical pairing. The effect is permanent unless SCP-4096 is used to reverse it,
and extends only to the surrounding area.
Since SCP-4096 is both physical and non-defined in physical terms, except the abstract, its position cannot be externally altered. As a minor overcompensation for continental drift, SCP-4096 moves approximately 0.4 centimeters north each year. The following is a list of recorded uses of SCP-4096. June 12, 2018. Activated by civilian, reversing the pairing of night and day in a radius of 100 meters. The moon became a ball of incandescent plasma, and the sun became a colossal sphere of glowing rock. This change only affected reality within the area of effect. June 14, 2018. Activated by the initial containment team, reversing the pairing of red and blue in a radius of 100 meters. All electromagnetic radiation was mirrored on the EM spectrum about the point of 545 nanometers. The resultant property damage and loss of life extended well past the area of effect, with a death toll of 24 staff and 9 civilians. June 29, 2018. Activated by a team of research staff, reversing the pairing of good and bad within a radius of 100 meters. 1 survivor, currently incarcerated. July 11, 2018. Activated by a member of D-Class personnel, reversing the pairing of big and small. Subject deceased, bacteria neutralized after 38 hours. No spatial distortions observed. July 21st, 2018. Activated by a member of D-Class personnel, reversing the pairing of big and small in a radius of 100 meters. Building underwent structural integrity failure. Subject was located crushed under a wristwatch. August 1st, 2018. Activated by a member of D-Class personnel, reversing the pairing of broken and unbroken within a radius of 100 meters. Building underwent structural integrity. Subject was located broken. September 2nd, 2018. Spontaneously activated, reversing the pairing of normal and abnormal within a radius of 200 meters. Investigatory team inadvertently activated SCP-4096 during the retrieval of various anomalous objects, which have since been placed into storage. A secondary volume has been added to the log of anomalous items to compensate. September 3rd, 2018. Activated by investigatory team, reversing the pairing of up and down within a radius of 250 meters. Mobile Task Force Theta 90 angle grinders were dispatched to reverse the effect. Before an activation could be triggered, SCP-4096 spontaneously self-activated. September 3rd, 2018, spontaneously activated, reversing the pairing of willing and unwilling within a radius of 500 meters. MTF Theta 270 left the area of effect almost immediately. A number of insects were released into the building, and a team of entomophobic D-Class personnel were dispatched to determine the source of the activations. September 3rd, 2018, spontaneously activated, reversing the pairing of forward and backward within a radius of 950 meters. D-Class continued to reverse towards the anomaly after a moment of confusion. September 3rd, 2018, spontaneously activated, reversing the pairing of inside and outside within a radius of 1.6 kilometers. Those inside the building went outside, while the external monitoring team went or became inside. Since SCP-4096 was intersecting the wall of the records office, it remained in place. September 3rd, 2018, spontaneously activated yet again, reversing the pairing of speech and silence in a radius of 20 kilometers. SCP-4096 pleads continuously for several minutes. Since all personnel present were only capable of hearing silence, no action was taken. September 3rd, 2018, spontaneously activated, reversing an unknown pairing over an unknown radius. September 4th, 2018, spontaneously activated. Please see current description.
Current description of SCP-4096. SCP-4096 is a covert multinational organization dedicated to the containment, destruction, or utilization of phenomena that defy natural law. The leaders of SCP-4096, the Overseer Council, now designated SCP-4096-1, are currently trying to either activate the manifold containing them, or, since the manifold has supplied ample containment measures to prevent a breach, externally trigger it. Note that, while the organization itself is currently contained, the majority of staff and resources are not. Only those items specifically embodying SCP-4096 are contained within the manifold at the present time. The containment of SCP-4096 by an anomalous phenomena, and SCP-4096 possession of an entry within its own database are, at worst, minor inconveniences for all employees except SCP-4096-1. Notably, the employees who make up SCP-4096-1 were those directly responsible for the deliberate activation of the containing manifold, and in doing so, prompted the manifold to permanently reverse a subset of contained and containing. SCP-4096 and its staff are currently being urged by SCP-4096-1 to breach the manifold's defensive perimeter at the earliest opportunity. Since this will inevitably prove unfeasible, non-manifold related work is to continue as normal.